Aquarius, and welcome to your September 2018 relationship reading with Divine Love Tarot. I want to welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or your return viewer or subscriber. Thank you. I hope the message of this video resonates for you. If you find this message isn't resonating, remember it's a general reading and they don't always resonate with everyone. That's just the way it is. But you can also check out your moon sign, your rising, or your Venus, because sometimes those planets are more prominent, and so those readings might resonate more for you. If you don't know what that means, you can ask me. I'll explain it for you and even get you that information. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into this September reading. I'm sorry I'm late this month. I went on vacation and it just threw me all off, guys. So bear with me. I'm going to just do videos straight for this month, get September out, and then a head start on October, and then we'll be back up, and running and on track into the holidays. All right, guys? Can you believe it? Like summer. Where'd you go? What happened? I'm not going to let my depression affect me because I get very sad at this time of year because I love the summertime. I love the sunshine. And it's so very obvious in the Northeast because the sun just doesn't come out as much anymore. And that's, to me, that's depressing. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into your reading, okay? The first card we're going to pull is going to represent your current situation, what's going on between you and this person. And as a relationship reading, I just want to reiterate, it's between you and someone that you are in some sort of a relationship with. If you have not been in a relationship for a long time, this reading is not for you. This is for people who have just met someone, have been in a long-term relationship or a marriage, dating, just recently broke up and you're trying to see what the energy is, and people who are on a break. But if you've been broken up for a while, you haven't heard from that person, there's nothing going back and forth, there's no energy to pick up on, and this reading is not going to work for you. Okay, guys? All right, so the first card we get is the Hanged Man, okay? Now, this is going to be Aquarius energy, and this is going to be the other energy, okay? So Aquarius, because this is your reading, what are they thinking? And we've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse, okay? What they're feeling, I can move this down a little for you. What they're feeling is the Three of Wands, okay? And what they're showing you is the Moon in reverse. All right, what you're showing is the Fool. What you're feeling is the Six of Pentacles. And what you're thinking is the Five of Swords. Okay. All right, so with the Hanged Man, in between the two of you, this is about sacrifice of some sort, okay? When we see the Hanged Man, we see not only sacrifice, but we see a situation where there is possibly a holding pattern. It's almost like, which way are we going to go? And it's not confusion, okay? Because when the Hanged Man, if you look at the Hanged Man knows exactly why he's hanged, okay? If that's going to make any sense. He knows why he's where he's at, and it's about whether or not you're going to make that sacrifice for love, okay? Because that's what the Hanged Man does, or if you're going to, get loose and, move in another direction, all right? So also with the Hanged Man, though, we have a situation where it's about getting a different perspective, okay? So maybe in this situation, it's time for a different perspective, all right? So let's go ahead and clarify this Hanged Man. And we get Judgment. So definitely time to make a decision, all right? When we see Judgment, that means that it's a decision. It's something that's going to happen basically whether you guys are ready to make that move or not. And these are two major arcana cards. So to me, Aquarius, it seems like this situation is almost basically out of your hands. It's one of those what's meant to be type situations, okay? We see the Judgment as clarity. It's like a final decision, okay? It's a wake-up call. So definitely there's going to be between you and someone, Aquarius, a final determination on this situation. If you've been having a back and forth, on and on again, off again type of a situation, I think this is the last stand. This is the last time. It's like, okay, either we're going to make it work or we're not going to make it work. All right. If you've just met, I feel like maybe you feel like this person is very significant to you. And maybe there's a situation where, things are not lined up explicitly in the best way for you guys to be together. And so therefore someone's going to have to make some sort of a sacrifice, or maybe even both of you are going to have to make some sort of a sacrifice in order to make things work. All right. Moving on to what the person is thinking. And we've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So when I see the Eight of Cups in reverse, I feel like there's a situation where somebody wants to come back to you. All right, so if this is a situation for my Aquariuses that are on a break or have broken up, then the other person is thinking about coming back. For situations where there wasn't a breakup, with the Eight of Cups in reverse, it's a situation where it's about learning from the past, okay? It's about learning from the things that has happened, or the things that have happened between you and this person. So they are basically happier than they were before. They're learning from their disappointments, even moving away from feeling disappointed, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify that Eight of Cups. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So they're learning from the frustrations with you. They're learning from the things that happened before that were frustrating. All right, the Seven of Pentacles, I'm sorry, this is the Six of Pentacles, so let's get that all the way. Let's rewind. Okay. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. So they're learning about possible selfishness, okay? Whether you were selfish or they were selfish, they're trying to learn from that that one-sidedness, that selfishness, struggling. It's like whatever was going on before, because you both have the Six of Pentacles, okay? You have the Six of Pentacles in the upright, they have in the reverse. So definitely between the two of you, there may have been some selfishness and somebody who was not willing to sacrifice, okay? And now someone has learned, or maybe both of you have learned, that it does take some sort of sacrifice, and it is about having equal relationships, okay? Moving on now to what this person is feeling, and they've got the Three of Wands. So I feel like they're trying to work on their patience in this situation, all right? Definitely waiting on either you to make a move, or waiting on, things to kind of pan out or play out, all right? With the Three of Wands, we have a situation where it's about, working together, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify, because threes are about teamwork. Here we get the Hierophant in reverse. So this person, they may understand the fact that, the situation is a little bit unconventional. All right. When the Hierophant is in the reverse, it's about things that buck tradition. Okay. It's about being original. It's just about not doing what society expects of you guys, doing things that are, you know, it's like creating your own traditions, doing things in your own way. So maybe part of the sacrifice is not necessarily having a situation that resembles what is expected of you guys, okay? And this person, it seems to be open to the non-conventional attitude. And it's interesting because that represents Aquarius, okay? Aquarius tends to be known as the sign that is non-conventional, that is different. Aquariuses have a different outlook. They have a different way that they view the world, a different perspective, okay? When we looked at the Hangman here, it's about a different perspective. So Aquarius, that's a good sign, because it seems like the person that you're with is, also on the same page, okay? Now, what they're showing you with this moon in reverse, that's a different story, okay? Because the moon in reverse is, it's interesting. It's about being truthful. It's about clarity, where the moon in the upright is about confusion. So I think that you have a situation where maybe someone previously, okay, had a certain mindset or a certain position that wasn't necessarily conducive to the relationship. And I think that either Aquarius, you have impressed upon this person like to see things in a different way, or they're no longer fighting with themselves and they're no longer holding on to the disappointment that comes with trying to fit a mold or an image that isn't you. So say this person was the more traditional person and they wanted to hold on to traditional practices as far as relationships go. I think that now this person is being more realistic about who you are and also about who they are. And that's what you're seeing from them right now. Okay? Clarify that, and we get the Four of Wands in the reverse. So it may be a situation where I feel like perhaps this person isn't necessarily looking for a commitment. Okay, maybe that's what this is about. Maybe Aquarius, you've come across somebody who maybe there was disappointment between the two of you before. And so now they're looking for something a little bit less conventional, a little bit less traditional, and maybe even something that doesn't come with commitment. And if it was a situation where you weren't offering them the commitment, then it's almost like, well, they understand that now, and now you guys are on the same page, right? So it's basically here, it's like, okay, is this person sacrificing, their outlook on tradition to engage in an untraditional type of a situation with you? All right. And if any of this is resonating, guys, let me know. Moving on to what you're showing yourself as a true Aquarius. Okay. The Fool card is about new beginnings. All right. It's about being open to what's new. It's about changes. And it's really just about kind of going with the flow, all right, being open enough to follow a different path, all right? Let's go ahead and clarify this Fool card. And we get the Star card. Aquarius again. So the Star card is about people who are, star-crossed lovers comes to mind. But also the Star card is about showing your confidence, okay? When the Star card, it's about hope, it's about clarity also. So I think that maybe for the two of you, it's about a fresh new outlook. Both of you are showing clarity in this situation, okay? Both of you are showing a little bit of a non-committal type of an attitude, because that also comes with the Fool card, all right? The Fool is off looking for new adventure, and commitment doesn't necessarily always play into that sense of adventure. All right, so for some of you, this could just be some sort of relationship where you guys are just like, let's just see where things go, okay? Let's not muddy things up with titles. Let's not, weigh each other down within a commitment if we're not ready. And for some people, this is a sacrifice, okay? Sacrificing that security, sacrificing that dependability that comes with someone that you do have a quote unquote established relationship with. For some people, it is a sacrifice to go with the flow, okay? Because a lot of people that's just not their thing. So if you've gotten someone who doesn't normally go with the flow to go with the flow, then there is a sacrifice that's being made. And it's a decision that had to be made, okay? But I feel like it's a situation where for the two of you, maybe it is a soulmate type of connection, okay? It's a connection where there's some type of karma that's going to play out between the two of you. All right, moving on to what you feel, Aquarius, and here we are with the Six of Pentacles. So you feel like, there needs to be some type of balance here. It's, Six of Pentacles is about equal relationships. And when you focus on that, that means that at some point you felt like things were not equal. So now it's about finding that balance. It's about not feeling like you're always begging someone for their time or their attention or to tell you how they feel about you. All right, let's go ahead and clarify that Six of Pentacles, and we get the Hermit in reverse, okay? So, Aquarius, maybe you've been feeling a little bit lonely and a little bit isolated, and you want to kind of get the upper hand on that. Get back into not feeling like you're out of touch, okay? And you're ready to embark on a new path. And, maybe even feeling like this person is the one for you or your soulmate, or you're showing that, that openness. All right. So where you might have been isolating yourself from this person, or just kind of, stepping back, or you kind of feeling like that, you were feeling that loneliness. But the fact that the major focus is the Six of Pentacles. So it is definitely about getting some type of equity in a situation. If you feel like, especially if you feel like the other person never really considered your feelings, or considered, your outlook on why you see things the way that you do. Now with the Six of Pentacles, it's about learning how to give and receive, okay? Not just about giving, not just about receiving, but an equal back and forth, okay? And the more you learn how to give and receive, is the less isolated and lonely that you're going to feel. All right, moving on to what you're thinking, Aquarius. You're still a little bit conflicted, okay? There's some conflict here with the Five of Swords. Whether you feel like this person is combative, maybe, trusting this person if you feel like they've let you down before, okay, with the Five of Swords. But also about, like, it's more of, I think for you may be mentally conflicted about something. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify that. And we get the Seven of Swords, but in the reverse. So I feel like with the Seven of Swords in the reverse here, and the Five of Swords, definitely some type of mental conflict here. The Seven of Swords is about things being revealed, things that were once hidden possibly being revealed, and so is the Moon. So maybe it's a situation where, it's like an end to illusion, okay? It's like someone getting caught. All right, so maybe you're conflicted. There was some type of secret revealed on this person's side. And so maybe, interesting. So maybe this person, for some of you, okay, not everybody, so don't get your pitchforks out. But there is a situation where somebody was caught cheating, okay? Someone was caught as the Hierophant in reverse. This person that Aquarius is dealing with. Or Aquarius, it could go either way. You were caught, okay? Because here, that's what the Seven of Swords in the reverse can indicate, that somebody was caught either cheating or either not being honest. It doesn't necessarily have to be cheating. It could have been just being dishonest about either what kind of relationship you wanted, if you wanted a relationship that was open, or if you wanted a relationship that had a commitment. Maybe someone said they wanted a commitment, but now it's being, it's painfully obvious that that's not what is actually wanted. So therefore now there's some type of sacrificing that has to be made in order for you guys to stay together, okay? Now, with the Hanged Man in the Judgment card, there could be a situation where someone decides that they're going to end the situation based off of the things that have been revealed, based off of the fact that, somebody feels like the give and take was totally off in the situation. Somebody's moving away from feeling disappointed. All right, so it could be a situation where if this person felt like they were too disappointed dealing with Aquarius, they may be making a decision to move away. So that's another scenario, okay? I do see that. I do see that where it's like somebody's like, you know what? Let's face the facts. You guys are being truthful and honest with each other, where maybe that wasn't the case before. Something has been revealed, and someone's like, you know what? I'm not holding on to this disappointment. I'm not holding on to the selfishness or the fact that this other person was selfish. I'm not staying in a situation where the give and take isn't flowing, and I'm going to move on. All right. And here this person is moving on to new beginnings, based on the fact that this person has revealed a possible lack of commitment. All right. So that is the Aquarius reading, and it can go both. It can go both ways for certain aspects of it, okay? especially up here in the what you're thinking, because if you're thinking about the fact that someone cheated on you, and or that somebody was exposed, then definitely that could either be you being exposed or them being exposed. All right, guys, so that has been the Aquarius September reading. Once again, let me know in the comments, guys, if this resonated. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment. If you don't want the whole world in your business, you can definitely email me. I do answer my emails also. All right, guys, if you would like a personal reading, you can contact me for that. My information is in the description bar. My email address is divine, D-I, divinelovetarot@gmail.com. And I will see you guys at the next reading. All right, Aquarius? Bye.